This is the only Byron guide you'll ever need, because in this video I'm gonna show you from his build to how he's best played, best maps, comps, and much more. But let's get right into it. Firstly, I want to show you gadgets, star powers, and gears that I recommend, aka the build. So for gadgets, for me, it's a clear choice. I mean, they're both okay, but I prefer the booster shots gadget. For star power, they're both good too, but in my opinion, you usually finish people off with your super if you're not using it on yourself, so already injection is better. Now, something that I want to tell you, sometimes when you're playing a team mode, you'll find yourself standing behind a teammate and trying to shoot the enemy, but you just keep accidentally healing your full HP teammates, which can be really frustrating at times. And if you've played Byron before, you probably noticed, but if you don't, now you know not to spend any unnecessary coins on the wrong gadgets and star powers. Now for gears, I recommend the vision gear. Once you've hit an enemy, they'll be revealed for much longer than 2 seconds, and if you hit all your shots, you should be able to take them out. The second gear isn't as important, but I like to say damage gear is always pretty good, but depending on what mode you're playing, I would suggest healing or gadget gear. In Showdown, the gadget is really useful against close-up counters like Edgar, Bull, Shelly, or the new brawler Lily, since the gadget can deal a lot of damage if all the shots hit. So if you like Showdown, go with the gadget gear. But the thing is that it doesn't heal your teammates that much. See, even if you hit all 3 shots, it's only gonna heal your teammates 20% more. Now if you're playing Brawl Ball or any other 3v3 or 5v5 mode, I recommend the healing, since Byron has to keep up with healing his teammates and he doesn't usually have time to heal himself. But remember, damage gear is also always good. Now that we've bought all star powers and gadgets, let's get into some strategy. This is how to play Byron properly. One tip I have is that it doesn't look like it, but his shots actually have a pretty big hitbox, and with some practice, it's not hard to hit someone slightly behind the wall. Byron seems like a pretty weak brawler, but once you start thinking, you realize he's actually pretty strong. He pierces like Crow 3 times, and that adds up. In fact, at power level 11, he deals 760 damage 3 times, which is 2,280. People get surprised all the time when they get 3 shot by a Byron, even though they have like 7,000 health. This old man is no weaker than Piper. But let's talk who he's good with. Of course, since he can heal, he's pretty good with tanks. I think BB is a really good fit with Byron, as Byron doesn't necessarily need to go into the danger with his range and keep up with BB. Now, he isn't only good with tanks, as he can be really good with sharpshooters too. For example, Piper, Nani, and Byron are a really good team, mostly on open maps though, and that's because if Piper gets low, she doesn't need to back up because Byron can heal him in a couple of seconds, and it's much more easier to push up, which I like. I guess you could say he's a controller too. Now for maps and modes, I gotta say, he's pretty good in everything, if you know how to play him right, of course. At the end of the day, he is a healer though, and is probably a little better in team modes compared to Trophy, Escape, or Solo Showdown. If we go even deeper, I'd say Knockout, Heist, or Wipeout. See, especially in Heist, I think he's quite interesting, as you can heal your teammates while they take out the safe. But it's a little messy and he isn't the best at defending the safe, but I think that if you get the right teammates and the right map, he can be a really useful brawler in Heist. For the last spot, I want to really show you why he's so much better than all the other healers in the game. Starting off, he doesn't need a star power or gadget to heal his teammates with his main attack. He's also got the range, so he can kind of stay back and heal from there. Poco and Doug have to kind of stay with their teammates while Byron can just hang back. Then he actually deals good damage too. Like look at Poco with his 900 damage. Byron deals twice that. He's so versatile, he can be a support, damage dealer, assassin, marksman, and controller. Pretty much everything, and that's why Byron is best. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.